Eating beats like cancer food. Wild niggas on the loose, but educate them. Huey News. I'm a little nigga no more. Just little nigga. Just a little nigga no more.
Yeah, man, BuddyKuzzTV, man.
Y'all already know.
Got my boy Neff, UNCW, the brand, CEO. You know what time it is, man.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying? First of all, I just want to thank you for giving me the time. You know what I mean? I know we both busy. Know you probably a little busier than me, but you know, I appreciate it, man. It's all love.
You already know, man. You been rocking since like day one, bruh. I was passing CDs out in the bird and you had it, so.
You know, appreciate it, man.
Alright.
Look, man, so let's get right into it, man. Where you from?
I'm from Leesburg, 20 Hancock, Heritage Square. But then I moved all over the place. I've been Sterling and Ashburn, but you know, I rep where I was born at, so.
Word. So how old are you right now?
I'm 28. Just turned 28 last week, man.
Oh yeah, well, happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it, man. I'm trying to turn the clock back though.
Yeah. Shout out to the May babies. Yeah. So where you currently living right now?
I live in Ashburn, around the Loudoun County Parkway area. Loudoun Station,
Bet. So did you ball or play sports? Any activities, anything?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Yeah.
I played basketball. I'm not really good at football or nothing like that, but basketball and rap is my thing. So.
Word. Are you still clicked up with the same people you hung out with in high school, or, you know, middle school, your youth days?
Yeah, definitely. For the most part, yeah. And I'm gonna tell you a story. Y'all know Edgar. He's still around me now. Used to get me in so much trouble in high school, though. I'll tell you that much though.
Word.
That's my bro, man. That's my man.
Yeah, shout out to Edgar, man. So after graduation, man, what'd you get into after graduation?
Man, I really started focusing on the music. Like I really, I was recording myself at the time. I moved into my father's. I moved back out this way to my father's house. Had a studio set up, mic in the closet, and was really just focusing on getting music done, pressing CDs, getting them out there. That's when I linked up with New Nation Entertainment. I was passing CDs out one time. They got one. They liked it. It was like we could press it better, and basically it just went from there. So
wow, that's what's up, man. So you've been doing this full time for how long? Since you was 18, 19?
Yeah, bro, like 18, 19.
That's a long time, bro. You've been grinding for a minute, man.
Yeah, grinding hard.
So did you have any other kind of job outside of music?
Yeah. I always you gotta be smart with it. You gotta find ways to, cause it's a hustle, you know. So when you do this, I don't know if y'all remember when I worked at Best Buy when I was dropping the.
Oh, you did.
I worked at Best Buy and I had the Storm, and so we had pressed up like 2,000 copies of the Storm. And my first thought was, all right, marketing, boom. I go into work. I ain't never been so excited to clock into work ever at Best Buy. Clock into work, I'm stacking the shelves. Yeah. With the Storms. Like it's like hot news. Shit. It's like hot news. I think Fabulous was out. There was like 3 other like hot joints that came out that Tuesday, and there was an empty spot when that got sold out. So I put like 10 of them joints there with like take me stickers, like this take me I'm free stickers. Yeah. If anybody came through my register buying a hip hop album, I'd be like, yo, check this, throw it in their bag. And I got like so many connects and plugs off of doing that alone. Like people will come up to the register and they'd be like, yo, you heard this? And it'd be my album. I'm like, yeah. They look at me.
Man.
They be like, dang, that's you. I'm like, yeah. They be like, man, you ain't here hustling, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, like just different things like that. But I always encourage people, like, in order to get it done full time, you gotta have a means to where you don't have to rely just on your hustle. Because if you take a hit, you're gonna take a hit for real if you have nothing to fall back on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, that's good advice, man. That's good advice.
Yeah.
So you know, tell me what it was like for you growing up out here, man.
To be honest, I moved a lot. I went around. I went to 9 schools in the 12 years.
Yeah.
But I would say one thing, that increases your network. Right. That is probably the biggest headache I had, like having to go to new places and meet new people every year, every 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or being away from people that you know ride or die for you, loyal dudes, and you got up and move, go somewhere else, and kind of click. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of click up, but then still stay loyal. That was like for me, that was one of the hardest things to do because I like to be loyal to people. And then, but one thing as an adult that I learned is that increased my network 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you have in the business we doing, you gotta know people. You gotta know X amount of people. You go to 9 schools in 12 years. You know how many people you know?
Shit, nigga, I know what you mean, bro. But you know what you saying is that's DMV life, really, especially life in Leesburg and Loudoun County, particularly for people of color, man. Because that's it wasn't always peaches and cream out here, man.
It was,
and our parents had it rough, man. So
and that's one of the things like you said, your parents like. I got so much respect for my parents of the fact that a lot of stuff that was going on, I ain't even have a chance to see it. They was either making a move or you know what I'm saying. They was having to the point like that's why I got into music, because when I lived in the square, anybody tell you my cousin Ski-Bo fuck with me right now and be like, nigga, you ain't come outside, cause I did like my you know what I'm saying. Like when I lived in the square when Loud House around. I wasn't allowed outside. I couldn't go outside. So I be in the house, no video games. You ain't got nothing like that. You gotta find something to do. And that's where writing really became like almost second nature to me. That became something, instead of being told to do it, I just be like, man, I'm about to just write. I'm about to just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or like if you can't go but so far in the neighborhood, I can go to the playground.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I don't want to go to the playground, I might sit on the porch with a notepad and just write what I see. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what's up, man. That's good shit. Yeah, we live. BuddyKuzzTV. We back in effect. Got my boy Neff, UNCW, the brand.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man? What's going on?
Good, yo. This is actually the most personal interview I had. Like, to be real, but I could have that conversation with, because you like, I grew up with you, so it's like, it's almost like I'm just talking to you, you know what I'm saying?
Bet. Appreciate that, bro. You know it's all love, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to give niggas like you a voice, man. You know, a bigger voice. You already got a lane, but you know, I'm trying to help y'all out even more, you know.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, man, let's get into the music, man. So you spoke a little bit on how you started writing and everything. So how'd you get into, pretty much when did you start rapping?
Forever. I got like a karaoke machine one day. I asked for a CD player for Christmas, and the CD player I got had like a karaoke feature to it, so it came with like a mic. It was like a little cheap joint, but I used to take tapes and put tape at the bottom of them so that you could record, cause like you got the hole, right? For regular CDs, that hole not there, you can record. So I put tape on the bottom of like cassettes I had that I ain't listened to, record, and I would actually just go over anything, and like that was just be like my pastime. All I did was ball in that, and that's really just how I got it. And it just kind of became part of my identity. Like it wasn't even like something I liked to do. It was just everybody knew I did it. Hold on, my mic outside. Yeah, I'm coming.
Yeah. We live, man. BuddyKuzzTV. Got my boy Neff. UNCW, the brand, man. Shit, we had to change the scenery, my boy. He got somewhere to be, man. Where you headed to?
Man, I gotta head. I'm hosting Breakers tonight in Herndon, so
Oh yeah, all right. Shout out to Breakers.
Had to get on the go, man. Busy.
Yeah. Like I said, I appreciate the time, man.
It's already good.
So what age you think, it became like, you know what, man, I'm really about to start trying to be a rapper?
Probably like 6th grade.
6th grade?
Like 6th grade, I was getting in trouble in class for writing. And planning little tapes, like I'm gonna make a tape like this, and
yeah, man. That's what's good, man. You know what? I remember a few times I used to walk y'all little niggas to the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? I should have probably been going to school myself, but that's how it was back then. But you used to say you was gonna be a rapper, man. I do remember that. So that's what's up, man. So what was the first song you dropped? Seriously as an artist, what's the first song you dropped?
In hip hop?
Yeah.
My first song that I actually felt some traction with was Good Girl. I did Good Girl on MySpace, and it actually was like it went viral. Like viral wasn't even a word back when it was that, but that was basically what it did. Like I get requests from girls on MySpace, And they song, you know, you had the custom song and stuff like that. They song would be Good Girl playing and stuff like that. I had it played in like a couple parties, and like it would come on, and like people wouldn't even know it was my song. Like I'd be in the club like, oh, this is my joint, and then people, like I see girls like walk by me, like they walk by, oh, this is my joint. I'm like, dang, hey, that's me. You know what I'm saying? They don't even believe, but that one was really the kicker. And then we did the Come Up mixtape, and that was like track 2 on it. And so yeah, that one was, I'd probably say Good Girl. Get that.
Okay, was that Come Up mixtape? Was that one of your first mixtapes you ever put out?
I did mixtapes in high school, where I was like self-printing them out, selling them out the locker and stuff. But that was like the first one that somebody else had printed that was backing me and stuff like that.
Man, that's what's up, man. So what's the first album you put out?
The Storm. I did The Storm. That was my first like official joint. And like with that one, we went so hard because we had, I don't know if you remember, but we had that box full of all the CDs, and I literally was just driving everywhere. Like I pulled up to the McDonald's in Leesburg, see everybody outside, like, hey, we was hitting them, like we was going so hard with that one. That was the one I actually did, and I had in Best Buy. That was the one I was putting like that. So,
right. What was the hottest single or track off that one?
Get Loose. That was the Go-Go one. That was the joint we shot in DC with Asa Casa. Shout out to Asa Casa. But that song right there, like to this day, like on certain performances I do, I still throw that in there. Right. Just because that one was this.
Now, what project was that backup video?
That was Ultimatum. That was the second one. Ultimatum was the second one. Did backup featuring A Nice, and that's when we shot the big video.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's good. That's what's good, man. I know that's when I started really around that time hearing people probably really start talking about you. As far as people in the area, you know what I mean? So right now, the name of your movement, UNCW, you wanna speak on that a little bit?
Yeah, it actually was an accident. I dropped a mixtape called Commonwealth, and it was like it was I would say a darker time for music in this area because everybody was so divided. Everybody still kind of vibe, but we kind of like everybody kind of getting that chip off their shoulders and clicking up.
Right.
But at that time, it was like you were you. You gotta be better than this man. Like it was like we was all competing. So I call it the Commonwealth because I was in New Orleans. I was doing like shows in New Orleans, Atlanta, and stuff like that. And I was seeing the artists around the way just show it was rare. Like I could go into a store in Atlanta and be like, hey yo, I rap. Oh yeah, I rap too, man. Let me hear your joint. And then they hear my joint. They're like, oh snap, throw it on the Oscar. And they're playing in the store. I'm like, dang, I ain't never got that. You know what I'm saying? So we was driving, and like I was really in deep thought with it. And I was like, dang, man, we about to go back to the Commonwealth. And I was like, well, the uncommonwealth, because I just had an image of the state of Virginia with like you ever seen like concrete when it's broken? So I could see like Virginia on concrete, and that joint was just, it was just shattered, it's divided up. It's a whole state, but it's so divided. So I called it uncommonwealth, and then we had T-shirts that we was pushing the merchandise, and it said UNCW, and the hat said UNCW, and people was hitting it like, yo, let's go with that UNCW joint. I had people call me like, yo, how I get on UNCW? I'm like, this ain't even no label. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, it's not a label, ain't no brand, it's my tape. Right. And then after the tape, we did the campaign for the tape. I started working on another tape. And it was just like, people were still on the UNCW joint. Or I be wearing one of the shirts, yo, where we get one of them shirts from? And stuff like that. So then I did my first promotion party, which was my birthday bash last year. And of course, I didn't know what else to put on top of the fly, so I was like, UNCW Presents. And then that's when it was just...
Speak on No More?
Man, No More is like a freak of nature, man. I ain't even planned for it to be like that. But basically, we got the little campaign out for it now. We have a big campaign already planned for it. Some major placements and stuff like that. But we actually didn't even get a chance to do that prior to dropping because of the reception it was getting around the way. So I just dropped it just basically on Dream Shots Facebook. It's not even on YouTube yet, but we dropped it on Green Shots Facebook just off the strength that for the people that did support it around the way, that's right here, we wanted to make sure they had something. And you know, I dropped Panamera all world start first. So the world saw it, the nation saw it or whatever, at the same time the people that support me saw it. And I was like, if I could do that different, I would give them that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I gotta put it somewhere where it's intimate. Facebook, probably the most intimate social media I got. So I could say the views is collecting and stuff like that are all eternal. That's from, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
From maybe DC. Like it might not even be, that might not even be DC views, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's from like there to like Winchester. And like that amount of people that seen it in between there. So that's really like that video itself is all about that, where you came from, and you know what I'm saying. So I wanted the campaign to kind of be the same respect, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So you got that rolling right now. And, No More is pushing. You know what I'm saying. The mixtape is pushing. You know what I mean. What else you got set up going into the summer?
Got a lot going on this summer. I got a couple of my artists, the guys I work with, they got stuff releasing. Shout out to Tragic working, Mike B, Mills. Got some other guys that's dropping some. I'm trying to do a collection project as well with everybody. But I'm actually a big part of a movie coming out. Can't say too much about it, but I'm actually like getting into the aspect as well.
Yeah, you see, BuddyKuzz got the exclusive.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm doing that. I'm really about to. My whole goal is I don't have like a favorite rapper.
Right.
Everybody I'm a fan of. It ain't even about their rapping ability. It's about what they do with it.
Right.
Like Jeezy a favorite, but I don't even disrespect Jeezy because of the music he make or how he put music out. But it's like he always got a move
Right.
to keep himself in the mix. I like Jay. I like Diddy. I like guys like that take what they got and then they build on top of that.
So you know,
touch everything else.
Speaking on that, you got UNCW. The movement now, really, we were talking about this earlier, is probably independent. You know, staying in the independent lane.
Yeah.
How do you feel about signing, or how do you go about that process?
I mean, I've been in label meetings. I've been around labels. I've worked with labels and stuff like that. For the most part, like as far as like solely independence, I feel like from what I know, there's different levels of independence. There's independence when it's like you solely putting every last dollar up, you solely doing this. But then there's independence where it's like you putting your dollars up, but you got a distribution deal. Then there's independence where it's like your manager may be in a major label, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you yourself on something. So there's different levels of it, but as far as like independence, yeah, because I want to build my legacy. I want to build my own little thing. But as far as like signing, I'm not anti-signing. But when I get into these meetings and I do these things, my mindset ain't like, yeah, I want it, let's go.
Right.
My mindset is I want to know what that person knows. The person that can have me sign a piece of paper and say like, here, y'all got me. I want to be able to do their job. I want to be able to do what they doing, because if I can do what they do for me, I can do it for myself. And that's my ultimate goal. That's
what's up, man. So you got any other business ventures going on other than the music?
I do music, promotions. I'm actually about to start getting into like I do marketing and branding and stuff like that. About to start getting into film. A couple other aspects I don't want to speak on yet because it's not really, I would say, like mainstream ventures or like something that people are thinking about now. So I don't want to say it now and then everybody try to jump on that and then my lane gets small. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm really just trying to learn and educate myself on every aspect of the world we in. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Now, can you speak on the UNCW brand, man? Can you speak on your team a little bit? You know, you got some people helping you out?
Yeah, I got a couple. I got Tragic. He rap, he sing, talented dude. I got Typhoon. He about to start making his own beats and stuff like that. I got homies in Roanoke. They might be Fetty Mills, Hi-Hat. They be doing their thing down there. I got Zay Gunner in Nashville. I got DJ Pretty Boy Fresh, who all over the place. But basically, like I said, it's a network. So then I got guys that might not even claim UNCW, but somewhere down the line they doing it for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but for the most part, the names I named are the guys that's really just, you know,
That's what's up. So that's
down
your team,
for
man.
it.
So we live, man. We back in effect, BuddyKuzzTV. You know what time it is, my boy Neff, man. So let's speak on the DMV a little bit, man. Locally, man, is there any artists you messing with?
Oh yeah, I mess with everybody locally, man. Shout out to Young Rebels. Right with Young Rebels, J Mood, Kiku, TK,
Word.
Bravo, the bigger picture. So it's
Man.
I like everybody, and like the thing I like about everybody is they all the names I named, they not really trying to look for somebody else to get it. They really just trying to go ahead first and get it themselves. So
Right.
yeah.
Right. What about top engineers or producers?
DT. DT Engineer of the Year, man. He did Done Talking. Shout out to DT, Money First Productions.
Bet. That's what's up, man. What about video man, cameraman?
Man, shout out to Tim Roof. Shout out to Ego. Shout out to Dream Shots, Tevin James. And you about to be in the game too, man. Shout out to CJ Reeves, though. My man CJ
Word.
come to everything, man.
Word. Shout out to CJ, man. Shouts to life.
Yeah.
Man, what do you think we could do a little better out here in the DMV to help bring some light out here, bring some more shine?
Man, trying to do that. Like, that's what I feel like everybody's not trying I think everybody's trying to get enough attention to be able to get attention somewhere else. I feel like you really make it when you bring those things out here. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like this last year, that's all I've been focusing on. Because I done been to Atlanta, like I said, I done been to all these different places.
Right.
And I can see what they got that we don't. And it's like, it'll build your market up so much out here, your demographic out here, when there's knowledge of that. Like, everybody out here thinks this is trees.
Right.
It's DC Richmond. You know what I'm saying? Like, this out here, we know about it, but they don't know about it. So when you guys start breaking them elements here to let them see what's really going on, you gotta bring the hot people in Atlanta here so they can see what's going on, because then that shines light on us instead of us going out there and then trying to tell somebody about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's you gotta like even look at that as life. You can go somewhere and talk to somebody you never met before.
Right.
And tell them about what you've done or where you come from. They not gonna believe you till they see it. You could be like, man, all you see is this out there, right? They gonna be like, alright, he just talking. But if you bring them out there and show them that, then they gonna go back to Atlanta and be like, man, all I seen out there, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's really what my goal has been, is just bringing different elements, different things that you don't usually see.
Right. Bring
it in here. I think if everybody get on that accord and really just try to bring that down, then it's almost like if you look at the other regions, the Atlantas, the Texas, the LAs and stuff like that, we see what they do, not because they come out and tell us about it, because so much stuff you go to Atlanta, you go to LA, you go to Texas, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see South by Southwest, you're gonna see Mardi Gras and stuff like that. So it's like you go back and you tell us word of mouth. So we gotta make a festival out here. You know what I'm saying? So to make people from other places come here.
We're speaking on here, man. This is Loudoun County, you know, Leesburg, Ashburn. What you got, Peeville. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, what do you think we need out here to get it popping as far as the party scene?
Venues on the same page. It's really been, for the longest time, there's really just been go-go's, regular parties, and showcases.
Right.
I don't like showcases because that's the only opportunity we have as artists. We're performing for each other, right? I'll do them every now and then just to get things started, but But for the most part, getting our artists on those two scenes, having artists in go-go joints, having artists in the regular parties, because that's what's going to build your rapport. You know what I'm saying? One of the things as far as like buzz, when I was like building up buzz and stuff like that, it wasn't doing showcases. It was actually Mumbo Sauce be in town and I'd be performing before them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was CCB coming to town, I'm performing before them. Right. Or you got this artist that's real big in Texas, or he's on the radio right now performing somewhere, and you being the one artist opening. That's the joints that change, because you're getting a general audience and not getting a audience of rappers. Right. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Just real quick, man. You know, I know we on the up and up, Loudoun County. You know, Leesburg, one Loudoun. What is it? Lansdowne, Sterling. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we do got to get on the same page, man. But it ain't just us. You know what I mean? These they don't really want that kind of stuff out here either. So
and that's another thing about us as artists too. Our responsibility is, at the same time, we can't ask a venue to give us something, and we doing the total opposite. You can't be like, yeah, don't be afraid to do these rap shows, and then you walk in the building and we fighting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's our responsibility, because even if they do want to support us, they gonna think about their business too. So I feel like we all gotta kind of take that into consideration and take that into our hands and like really take responsibility for that, because that's one of the things that's really been hurting us as far as like relations between artists, promoters, artists and venues, stuff like that, is that when there's a stigma about you, it don't even have to be about you, but in that category, rap artists are gonna do this, or rap shows are gonna be like this, that's gonna be imprinted on anything that come in that category. Right. You gotta change that reputation.
Right. So appreciate that knowledge, man. All right, man, can you speak on the current state of rap right now? How you feel about it? Is it too much pop, too much of nothing? Is it lyricists coming back? What you feel like?
I feel like the lyricists coming back. One thing about it is opinions are opinion. So I never like throw out there like, man, what's going on is trash. Just off the fact that I wouldn't want nobody looking at me like that. But I can say the identity of music is at a high right now. Is it a good identity? Maybe not sometimes. But I feel like as far as your freedom as being you, that's probably at like, cause there was at one time it was like, if you ain't have a certain thing on, or you wasn't doing a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You kind of just ain't have no chance. Now it's kind of like you got dudes that's really just being themselves.
Yeah, wearing dresses. They wearing dresses.
Yeah, see, I can't condone in that, but I'm saying like years ago that wouldn't have been allowed. Right. That wouldn't have been allowed. But like if you want to speak on politics now, it's gonna get accepted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Kendrick Lamar got music on the radio right now. You'll hear a Kendrick Lamar song, a J. Cole song, then you'll hear a little Yachty song. Yeah. So that shows you a lot of the identity of hip hop, is that you can kind of be you, and it can still sell. You gonna find your way.
Right. So you can't think of your favorite. So, but who you listening to right now currently?
Man, I've been listening to Kendrick since it came out. Always listen to Jeezy. I like YF and Lucci right now. I've been rocking with YF and Lucci right now. But for the most part, man, like, I'm waiting for Jay to drop something new. Jay need to drop something new. I'm waiting on that. I like that Ross album. I mean, for the most part, like right now, like if I went to my car right now, it's probably gonna be that Kendrick drop.
Man, that's what's up, man. So shit, man, before we wrap it up, man, BuddyKuzzTV, man, like I said, appreciate the interview. Yeah. You got a positive message for anybody that might need it, man?
Yeah, man. Nobody's gonna believe in it more than you. So when you hear people say it's not going anywhere, it's not doing this, just know that if you believe in it, that's all that matters. So,
word up. Bet, man. Shout out, man. Leesburg, Virginia, man. Go ahead, shout out your Instagram and all that.
NeffNuffsed, Instagram, NeffNuffsed, Facebook, NeffNuffsed. Everything, Snapchat, NeffNuffsed,
Bet.
and on Spotify, NUFFSED.
Where can they find all your music and your videos?
iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Spinrilla.
Word, bet, man. That's it, man. That's a wrap, BuddyKuzzTV. My boy Neff, UNCW, baby. Signing off, baby. Leesburg.
I'm a little nigga no more. Just little nigga, little nigga. I'm a little nigga no more.